Hey y'all, let's make some healthy, well, pretty healthy chicken noodle soup. And this time it's going to have some carrot. It might even have some broccoli. It's going to have some ginger and it's going to have some turmeric. It's going to be the good kind for your stomach. This is a short, easy way of doing it. Now I'm going to fix us some angel hair pasta for our noodles. And then I have a rotisserie chicken, lemon pepper chicken that we will use for that. And yeah, I'm breaking up my pasta. Now I hear people saying, girl, put that in a Ziploc bag and knock it around and get all the meat off the bone, and you have to pick it off the bone. And I've never tried it, and this is cold, so I don't know if that makes a difference or not. You know, then yeah, it might. I think it will. Maybe we should just, because I'm like, how could that be any easier than just picking it off the bone? Somebody want to tell me? Maybe I should have it warm. Let's warm it up and see if that helps. In the meantime, while my chicken's warming, I'll show y'all what I thought that was so cute. Pumpkin spice life. Super cute. I don't even like pumpkin spice. Isn't that funny? But it's a super cute cup. I got that at the Dollar General a while ago. Got these just for something to paint. This says it's wind chimes. So they're just cute to paint. Give me something to do. Okay, now we got a warm chicken. Let's see if that matters. I usually just take it out of there and, you know, do it your normal little way. Then you got to try and get the bones out of it anyway. But I thought, we'll try it. Still not sure I'm doing this the right way. Working. I can tell stuff's coming off. But personally, I think I'd rather just get me a plate so I can see what I'm doing and get what I want off. This is done. I added some more water. I'm about to put some better than bouillon chicken in it. We have the roasted chicken. I'm going to use a big, good tablespoon of this. I'm going to mix that up real good. Let that dissolve, and we're just going to let that go for a few minutes, and then I'll open up some carrots and stuff to put in here. But I'm going to get back up here, over here, and peel and grate me some ginger. We can go ahead. I wanted fresh turmeric. I couldn't find it today in the store, so we're just going to use some ground turmeric. I'm just eyeballing this today, so I will. That's probably a tablespoonish. I'm doing a couple of them. You'll have a pretty color too. You can use a little less than that if you don't like a lot of turmeric. I'm doing this for health purposes, so that helps with inflammation a lot. You won't need any salt. When you use this better than bouillon, you don't need any salt whatsoever. Now I'm just peeling a little bit of this ginger so I can grate me a little bit of it over there in that bowl. This, of course, is a preference thing too, since I'm making this kind of like a healthy soup to make us feel a little better. I'll use a decent amount. Ginger is strong, so you might want to not use more than a half tablespoon, 3/4 tablespoon until you figure it out. Not tablespoon, teaspoon. Also, I think everybody's taste buds are totally different because, you know, what might be a lot of spice for some is hardly anything for others. I'm going to do it this way just so I don't have big pieces of ginger in my mouth. And then I'll just scrape that off. Whoop. Let me finish this, I'll be back. Now then, take this and see if I can get it down in there. That's a good, healthy teaspoon of ginger. Mix that up. I also am going to put a little garlic. So like I said, this is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be delicious. Okay, now we got some carrots. That's a pretty good common thing. I'm about to run this thing over. So we're going to throw those in there. Now this is something you don't normally say. Broccoli. But I might not need all of that. Let's see here. Yeah, just throw it in there. You could probably just do about 1.5 cups, 2 cups, but I'm going to put it in there since I've got it out and washed and peeled. Should have made that piece a little big or smaller. And a chicken to go back in it. That felt almost. Let me make sure that wouldn't. To watch the bones in that rotisserie chicken. And then I about needed a bigger Revere pot, huh? I got a taller one. But this will kind of boil down. I'm going to let it boil down. And you can add a little to it if you want to. Now, I don't think I'm going to stop there. I probably should because that looks amazing. But we're going to mix it up a little bit. And I'm going to add some rice vinegar. I should probably measure this. Hold on. This is like an 1/8 cup. It's like 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar. And then sesame oil. I'm going to add some sesame oil like I'm making organic food. I mean, why not? It's chicken soup, so why not make it a cross between, and it's going to be about the same amount. A couple of tablespoons. And yeah, I know that's strong, but I love it. And there's a lot of noodle in here. There's a lot of chicken. We're just going to need to make sure we mix that around real good. And I'm going to have to add another cup of water to that broth. Just so I know I got a little extra. And then I'm going to cover it up. And I'm just going to let that boil up there. Whoop, and make a mess. And meld all those flavors together. Let's taste of it so I can kind of tell. And I'll clean up my mess. It's actually delicious. It's really good. And believe it or not, it's not too salty. So I'm going to take the rest of this bouillon. There's not a lot. That was probably 2 or 3 good tablespoons of it. And I'm going to go ahead and add that to it. Finish that jar on off. Then we'll put some black pepper. And some salt if it needs it. And it may. which is unusual when you're using that better than bouillon because it really is salty. So I think right now I'll just add the black pepper to it. Another thing I would do differently next time, I wouldn't do the entire pound. 16 ounces of pasta, maybe 3/4 of it, because that's a lot of pasta in that dish. But you know what? We'll have leftovers to freeze, or I can give some away. Now let me taste that broth again. See where we are on salt. Oh, that's better. That's perfect. And just that little extra bouillon richens it on up, and as it sits there, it'll do that too. I know what I forgot, the garlic. So I'm going to throw 3 or 4 whole cloves in there. Just drop them down in it and let it flavor it. And then I'm going to do some powder, garlic powder. I was like, what's it missing? That's what it is. And then we're going to have a really yummy, healthy, delicious soup. I don't think turmeric would hurt you one time. That is one of those herbs that will thin your blood out as well as it does, you know, getting rid of inflammation. But let me tell you what, it works for inflammation. To me, it works better than ibuprofen. So if you can take it, make sure you can take the herbs. I drink a little concoction of olive oil, lemon juice, black pepper, and turmeric. And it's amazing how much, if you're bloated or if you've got any swelling anywhere, it's amazing how much it takes care of that. Garlic is also very good for you. It's an antiviral as well as several other things. Natural antibiotic. And so is the ginger. Good for several things. So this is a really good soup to make. It's not too strong, even with that sesame oil and the rice vinegar. It is so good, y'all. I wish you could taste it through the, I could just drink the broth. I really could. Wish you could just taste it through the, you could even put an onion in it if you wanted to. That's so good. I might add some onion powder instead of going and peeling an onion. I'll just throw a good bit of that there. You get that flavor. I just keep making a mess and I want to just leave it alone. I could pull a few of those out of there, out of my way. But I hate to because it's so good. It's going to be. I love this kind of soup. And especially the broth in it. When you just don't feel good, this is the perfect thing that you can go pull out and eat and drink on. Anytime, even when you're nauseous. Because that ginger really does settle your stomach. Okay, I'm going to just go ahead and show y'all. I'm going to let it sit and just chill out until we are ready to eat. And that way I can go ahead and load it up. But it is delicious. It is healthy. And it's chicken soup with a twist. And I'm softening some of this so I can do some Hawaiian King's roll like Danish. Like it's a cheese Danish. And ooh, it is so good. So y'all don't miss that. It'll be up later. Y'all have a happy Labor Day. Bye.